Hey everybody, welcome to L2PS2 episode 16 here on this very chilly November 17th, 2014. My camera seems to be pointing into the sky a little bit, whatever that's about. Anywho, this is, kind of a special episode for a number of reasons. I think the first of which, the Make War Stories trend, hashtag Make War Stories that you guys see in the title, is probably a trend that was started a few months back, maybe more than that, maybe time flies. I don't know. Mostly regarding, or I should say around, the reveal of the PS2 on PS4, of course PlanetSide 2 on PlayStation 4 trailer and things like that, kind of hyping up PlanetSide for what it offers that really no other game out there can offer, and that's the the ability to have all of these different unique fights, whether you're fighting with your outfit, hundreds and hundreds of people in the same area, or whether you're a solo player like I often am, and even the impact that you can have just as one person in a battle of hundreds, on a continent that can hold thousands of players, and on a server that has many continents, and so on and so forth. Really kind of this seamless open world MMO FPS that doesn't really compare to any other game out there other than PlanetSide 1, and it's kind of like only in PlanetSide sort of a trend and a real feeling for those of us who've been playing the game for quite some time, and maybe even some people who haven't been playing for all that long, but have had one moment here or there that they really felt immersed in the massive world, and had just, maybe it's a really memorable fight or something like that, and that's kind of those only in PlanetSide 2 moments that inspire war stories, hence the Make War Stories hashtag. So I want to both promote that as a hashtag that you guys should be using. Hop on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, and hashtag Make War Stories with your own favorite memories from PlanetSide 2, as well as always be making new ones. Like I said, whether it's playing with your outfit, playing with your empire, just one of those massive fights with hundreds of players, or if you're more like me, some of the memorable things that you've been be able to pull off as a solo player, even in a small group or something like that. That's really what PlanetSide 2 is all about and boils down to at its core, and a large reason why so many of us play it, and what really sets it aside from everything else out there. So without further ado, we'll move along with the show, but I'll kind of maybe reference some of that, or if you guys who are in chat right now, twitch.tv/PlanetSide2 during the live broadcast, if you have any stories you want to share, any memorable moments or things like that. Lots of times people will send me messages with their own. Feel free to definitely share them in chat, and I'll do the same as I go along here. But that's not all. There's tons on this show here. So I guess first a quick introduction, since we're minutes into the show and I haven't said anything about me or the L2PS2 series yet. I'm ItZMuRdA, if that wasn't obvious. I've been playing PlanetSide 1 since the original beta back in 2003, and PlanetSide 2 since the alpha tech test just over 2 years ago. And primarily an infantry player. These are my four main characters. I play all four of the factions, and this show is the infantry training camp for new players and veterans alike, to kind of give my thought process into the decisions I make, the classes and choices and weapons and so forth, loadouts that I use, and why I do so, and as well as just kind of have a good rapport with you guys, a Q&A back and forth, get some feedback from you all, as well as giving my feedback on things in game, as well as anything that you guys would like to bring up in chat. So I do have the chat open. Forgive the quick launch bar. I do have the chat open, and I'll be reading that. So thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me. Any questions you have or anything like that, you just let me know. And speaking of 2 years, or just over 2 years, the 2-year anniversary for PlanetSide 2 is coming up here very soon, just 3 days from now, November 20th. I'm actually going to be participating on stream during that whole day of festivities on November 20th itself. So be sure to tune into this channel right here, twitch.tv/PlanetSide2 on the 20th for plenty of news from you know, SV employees and developers, as well as some fun streams with community members and myself, and maybe some news on PlayStation 4 progress. I know that's always a hot topic. It was even asked in chat here just moments ago by Extreme Gamer. So you definitely want to tune in 3 days for some PS4 news, some giveaways, lots of awesome stuff going on to celebrate. If you were here last year for the first anniversary stream, that was awesome. I was actually traveling during that, and I was tuning in on my phone, just like watching and typing in Twitch chat all day long while it was going on. It was really a blast. So I hope you guys will join us for that. Hey Zoran, how's it going? And again, that's on Thursday, November 20th, and I'll be back then with I'll probably be streaming for about an hour during that too. But all day long, there's things going on right here, so make sure to tune into that. Speaking of which, there is an anniversary bundle in game. I will link the link for those of you who are interested. In chat there. You can purchase it directly on the site, or you can purchase it in the depot, and I will hop in game. You'll actually probably see it pop up. I'll hop in game just to show you guys what it looks like in game. It's really good value. You can purchase it up through the end of November, so the night of November 30th is when it is no longer purchasable, and it's definitely something I think you want to pick up. So you can grab it right here in the depot if you're a member. It's $35.99 station cash, so if you're not a member, it's $39.99. Either way, there's some really great items that it unlocks with armors for all of the different empires. Keep in mind, all of this is account-wide too. Exclusive guns, camos. You're looking at the Baron shotgun and NS-15 assault rifle. Knives for each faction. 3 of them shown here. There's the anniversary camo. Here's the various different hardlight armor. I'm looking at the NC versions right now since I happen to be on NC. You also get an implant pack for what that's worth. Horned for ESFs and MBTs. And perhaps most coveted, the 6-month heroic boost, which had some bugs where if you bought it, it was only showing up on the first character, but they are fixing that, and whether you buy it after the fix or you've already owned it, you will get granted your heroic boost for every single character that you have. So if you're like me, you play multiple characters, that alone is a huge value, since the heroic boost itself is more than that. It's 4,500 station cash, and that's just for one character. So if you're getting them for multiples plus all of the other stuff, I can go ahead and just kind of run through here real quick, just to show you. The armor is really cool. If you've seen it in game, it does it even more justice than just previewing it here. I don't know if hopping on heavy. Yeah, there you go. You get more of a feel for it. Throw the camo on for you as well. There it is. So that's a pretty good look. And if I just grab any old loadout, there's 15 AE. Won't put anything on it, just so you can see the anniversary edition. Pretty cool stuff. And this is again just for NC. And here's the hardlight dagger as well. Man, I got 5 knives now. That's growing quite the knife arsenal here. But just to preview some of the stuff, the NC versions, like I said, if you purchase it, you get the those versions for basically all of your classes, since there's something for each class for all empires. I can't stress, not even speaking on SOE's behalf, but just as a player, how great of a value it is. So I definitely would consider it if you haven't picked it up already. And on top of that, I will be giving one away tonight, sometime in the next 45 minutes on this stream. I do have, SOE was awesome enough to provide me with a bundle code to give away. So that's one of the special giveaways for this show only, since I won't have more codes unless they decide to keep throwing me more codes to give away, you know, each week like I have with other things in the past. But I do have an anniversary bundle code for giveaway tonight, so if you don't have one yet, be prepared. I will give you fair warning, no worries. Be prepared to type that code in. You can do it right here in the redeem a code in-game, or it might be a safer bet to go to planetside2.com, log into your account, go to enter activation code up under the account settings, and just enter it there. I think that's usually processes a bit faster, doesn't bug out as often as the actual in-game redemption. So take care, Zoran. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Be sure to tune into Zoran's show on Fridays as well, right here on this channel. Really cool dude. But anyway, yeah, I'll be giving away one of those, which is awesome. Thanks so much to SW for providing that. I'm sure they're going to be giving away a bunch more on the anniversary stream in 3 days. So make sure to tune into that. You can save yourself, you know, $40, or even just you know, depending on how you look at it, just get yourself some awesome stuff. So that will be given away probably a little bit later in tonight's stream, and then I also have yet another special giveaway. If you see the hat here and the shirt here, not the one that I'm actually wearing, it's not going to come pre-worn. These two items I will also link them in chat for you to see, and I'll relink them. That's going to be given away at the end of the show, right around 10:30 p.m. Eastern, so almost in exactly 45 minutes, maybe 43 minutes or so. I'm going to give that away. It's actually a physical shirt and a physical hat, courtesy of SOE, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to have a code to type in chat or anything like that like we usually do, but I'm going to actually pull up a randomizer. I'll let you guys enter that drawing, and I'll random pick a name out of the folks who have entered to win that, and then I'll put you in touch with SOE so that they can ship you your goodies. As always, I'll also be giving away a polar bear code for a decal, and matter of fact, let's do that right now. Get the ball rolling with that. My very own ItZMuRdA polar bear decal that you can get in game. I give at least one away each week right here on this show, and I also give them to anybody who subscribes to my Twitch channel over at ItZMuRdA.com and things like that. But what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and pop that up in chat. So I'll give you 5-10 seconds to get ready or so. But then I don't want to keep talking your ear off. I know there's a lot of things to cover, a lot of things to talk about. So I'll pop this code in. I'm going to do it right now. And then, bam, there you go. And then we'll get into some gameplay for a little bit. I'll throw up the anniversary bundle in, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then we'll keep playing for a little while, and then do the shirt and hat giveaway towards the end of the show. So no worries there, guys. I know a lot of folks are excited. I am too. Thanks again to SV for sponsoring these giveaways. This is awesome. A lot of great stuff for you guys, and more to come on Thursday. So first thing here, we got a hostile alert going on. Indar is locked. Just taking a look at the maps on the various continents. Got a few different fights to choose from. It's looking pretty good. I do use a interesting setup for my colors. Friendlies are gray, enemies are two different shades of red. It's just my preference for identifying friendly and foe when I'm actually fighting in the open world on my HUD. Since I play all three empires, I find that easier, but it's just a preference. You guys can set it up however you like, but that's what works best for me. So I'm just taking a look for defensive fights at the moment, to see, congrats Bambi, to see, yeah, infantry talking camp, nice, I like that, to see what looks good. Oftentimes I'll check the reinforcements needed. Check intel to hub is actually not a bad idea. It's the only thing that pops up right now, but we're slightly outnumbered. It's a medium-sized fight, 48 to 96 on both sides. I'm going to take a look at it, spawn in and see what's going on. I don't even remember where I'm at in terms of... Yeah, the code... well, I took it off now since somebody had redeemed it. Those are unfortunately first come, first serve, but I do give them away each week, so no worries. Or if you're so inclined and you like me that much, you can sub on my channel to receive one as well. But no worries on that front. What I'm actually going to do really quickly, I'm not going to bother you with all these clicks, hold on. True anniversary fashion, going to, I don't know if I'm going to use a Baron at the moment, but I'm going to throw on the armor, the camo, and the knife. Be in good shape here. But yeah, the codes do pop up in that bottom ticker. I tried to enlarge them so that folks that are watching on lower quality settings or anything like that, you know, can still see them fairly easily. And that's where I'm going to give away the anniversary bundle as well. Normally, if you're familiar with the show, if you watch each week, I've been giving away NS11 CP carbines. So in lieu of that, tonight I'll be giving away an anniversary bundle for the second giveaway, and then next week most likely I'll be going back to giving away the NS11 CPs. With the addition of the T-shirt and hat giveaway that's also going on tonight, kind of in honor of the anniversary week, if you will. Boy, that rocket was close. So my favorite class, I'd say, is Light Assault. It is what I'm playing right now, and it's kind of my my go-to class, especially at a new base fight, and not really sure what the field of battle looks like just yet. I want to feel for things. I think it's a fairly simple class, but at the same time, one that requires at least a little bit of a level of mastery with the game, but maybe even to a more specific extent, actual layouts of bases and maps and so on and so forth. Just due to the fact that you've got really your main benefit and what you really have going for you is the ability to work with this vertical axis of flying with your jetpack that other classes don't have. So a general knowledge of not only the game but the specific bases that you're fighting at is hugely helpful, as well as good mini-map awareness and whatnot. But I mean, of course, that's helpful for any class. That doesn't sound good, you beast. But I'm glad you already have the bundle. It's definitely well worth it. But anywho, Light Assault's kind of my go-to, although I do try to play all of the classes. I would say Light Assault's my most commonly played and my favorite. Infiltrator's up there as well, but I don't do much sniping. It's mostly SMGs, scout rifles, close to mid-range, for a similar reason that I like and enjoy and play Light Assault. Kind of feel like those classes, I always say, play with a little bit of a different deck of cards than the others do. Yeah, Psycho, the one thing, I mean, I know that's frustrating, unfortunately, being on mobile. I actually dealt with the exact same thing last anniversary when I was traveling and I was on mobile. That aside, the T-shirt and hat giveaway, basically this hat and this T-shirt, which are both awesome, by the way, that will be done via an actual randomizer in Twitch chat. So at the end of the show, I'll have you guys, enter some sort of a term in chat to enter into that giveaway. So you can actually do that if you are on mobile and still be eligible to win that. And then I'll just I'll roll it off with the randomizer, and then you guys, I'll make sure the winner is there and the winner wants it, because obviously you'll have to provide SOE with your name and mailing address for them to ship you the items. You won't actually have to give it to me. I'll be putting you in touch with SOE and they'll ship it to you directly. So just to confirm, and then go for there. Yeah, it's a decent idea, Dima. Although, even though my characters are all BR100, I still love the boosts. I can understand, not caring as much about it after that, but I definitely still enjoy it. I say that as I have 16,000 certs, but I don't know. I guess I just I enjoy the progression in the game. to be unlocking new things, even if they're not something I use all that often. But yeah, like a discounted version without the boost could certainly be interesting. Oh, that dude's rocking his anniversary camo. Kind of shows you off a little bit on an infiltrator. Oh man, we've got a air hammer just wreaking havoc down here. So to go along with the Make War Stories theme that I was talking about earlier, and if you guys have any war stories of your own, I encourage you to post them on social media with the Make War Stories hashtag, or even just let us know in chat if you're in here right now, and if you're not watching this on the video VOD after the fact. But this is just as you guys could tell, I'm on Emerald at the moment. But, one of many servers, fighting on one of 4 continents, and again one of what was many choices actually for a fight on any given Monday night here. I picked one that I thought was to my liking, and definitely turned out to be. And you ended up having probably, I don't know, 150, 200 people fighting at this base, all kind of either doing their own thing or working with their outfit, or maybe some public platoons or what have you. And this is just one tiny hex on a much more global world that is PlanetSide, and that's something that you really can't find anywhere else, and that's what does it most for me, I think. As opposed to just having like one specific base fight or one memorable moment or anything like that. I've been playing so much for so long, and the same goes for PlanetSide 1. Same can be said there as it can here. That it's really just kind of the combination of all of those things. On one hand, and it looks like we pushed them out, so I'm going to just hit my redeploy, see where we're going next. But while I'm doing that, I'll just kind of continue the train of thought that, I always kind of use the analogy of zooming in and out on this much larger map, so that we were just on this one very, very tiny area in that fight right now, and it felt very fulfilling. It felt like any other shooter you've probably ever played, and then some. Even just in this one tiny hex, where we had 150, 200 people battling, and then when you kind of zoom out, you see that you're just kind of an ant in a much larger game, much larger world, and that's just one continent of many, of course one server of many, and so on and so forth. And the picture just kind of gets exceptionally larger, exponentially even. And I always thought that was pretty cool, that you can be having this wholesome FPS fun on a micro level with battles that are kind of very different from base to base, and from time to time, but yet on the macro level you've still got this massive 3 empires at war sort of strategy going on. So I always thought that was pretty cool. And the same, like I said, could be said for PlanetSide 1 as well. And I think that's what really attracted me to it. I like FPS games in general, that's my favorite genre, but I could find something in PlanetSide 1 and PlanetSide 2 that I couldn't really find anywhere else when you put all of those pieces together, so cool stuff. Innovari Frozen Reservoir is the other reinforcements needed right now. On this hand, I'd say I wouldn't go for it necessarily. It's a pretty small fight. Even if Andavari is a larger fight, I don't really want to be attacking a biolab. So I'm gonna keep looking. If you were asking me, Fox, I was using the AF4A Bandit there, one of the newer carbines for NC. It's mostly just I'm working on the Raxium metal with it, but I was running advanced laser sight, soft point ammo, 1x scope, kind of a typical close quarters lineup there, if you will. And what I might actually do is just jump on one of the other empires real quick, can kind of show off some of their anniversary stuff as well. That's a tough one, member play, only because there's so many different ways to play the game, so many different ways to get certs. It's really, you need to find what works for you and what you're good at, what you enjoy, and then figure out how to repeat that as efficiently as possible if you're looking to get certs as quickly as you can. And of course, it's not all about that. If that is what you're looking for, you're going to want to, I don't want to smash your headphones users, RIP, with my clicking of my mouse like crazy as I'm continuing to talk here. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's as silly as it sounds, it's really just killing people quickly. You know, trying to maintain at least 2 kills per minute, which translates into EXP, which translates into certs at a pretty rapid rate. So whatever I need to do in order to kind of ensure that or at least to do so as efficiently as possible is the role that I end up taking. There's the Damascus Edge. This is the VS Anniversary bundle, and for me that's switching different classes depending on the fight, depending on the base, depending on what's going on. Being really comfortable with the different roles, classes, and weapons. That's really cool how it's, you can see the decal through there. I like that a lot, actually. But if you're just starting out, you have limited certs or what have you, then it could certainly have some. That's a pretty interesting look. I like that. We'll go with it. Could certainly have some, you know, difficult decisions to make, and I think it ultimately boils down to, like I said, whatever you're good at, whatever you enjoy. But medic is widely recommended. I mean, I think you know, some folks even recommended it in chat, and you said that you play as medic as well, just because it's the sort of role that allows you to kind of get bonus EXP almost just for reviving and healing and things like that. You don't necessarily have to be this deathmatch player. Or anything of that sort. You don't have to be pulling in kills. They kind of come as bonus EXP as well, and that's, you know, for that reason, I think a lot of folks choose to play medic early on, at least. Ow. Benefits of the VS Eclipse heat mechanic there. Unfortunately, there was a million guys shooting at me, so didn't get the kill, but I was able to actually hit the med kit, which is something I highly recommend. I have so many things I want to say. I just keep stumbling over different streams of consciousness because I want to give you guys info tonight. But anyway, that actually worked out pretty well, despite me not killing anybody, since it was like a 5-on-1. I was able to hit my med kit, get back to full health while the enemy had to reload, and all the while I was able to have my heat mechanic, which is essentially my ammo for this weapon, back up to full capacity as well. So it was just a, you know, pretty ideal timing for using a weapon like this. But yeah, I think the short answer to that question, medic is probably the most recommended. Engineer maybe to a lesser extent, since you can drop ammo and repair and things like that, and get some support EXP as well, as opposed to like light assault, heavy assault, which are largely just, you know, kill-based classes, which I certainly enjoy, but you're not really getting a whole lot of EXP if you're not bringing in the kills at the same time. So sometimes it's easy to learn or easy to start off, and even learn things like I was talking about earlier, like the map and layout of certain bases and so forth, as a medic. But yeah, the Eclipse, along with the Beetlejuice and the Darkstar, have are the only weapons in the game that have a heat mechanic, outside of turrets and things like that. So you can see you essentially have infinite ammo, but at the same time you're running on lower magazine capacity, or theoretical magazine capacity, with your gun. So that's what I was talking about there. And yeah, Mavix, I definitely am with you on that. Bravada looks decent. I'm just taking a look at Hassan, since it automatically ships you to the map of the continent that your squad is on. when you go to respawn, which can be a little bit frustrating. I actually would like that to be a toggle that I can turn off in the settings somewhat. But is also a good feature for new players or public platoons or outfits trying to keep everybody in the same spot. Yeah, Mavix, I definitely hear that. There was a lot of that, and in PS1, and I mean, part of that might be the culture of PS1. Part of it might be the personality of the individuals that were playing in kind of a different time almost, when you had a different type of community, different type of player in a different era. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think it does. You're just seeing the average gamer kind of evolving a bit different, I think, in 2014 than it was in 2003. But that aside, yeah, I mean, I was also drawn into PS1 by things that are typically not what I do or partake in nowadays. A lot of large-scale raids and platoon leadership and organizing a bunch of players all together to do kind of epic things. Again with the kind of the whole make war stories trend just 11 years ago. Where you're doing things that are much larger than any one person, or that any one person has been able to do or see in a typical FPS game before. So I remember being in NC Sanctuary, and there's just so many Reavers and tanks and all sorts of vehicles and players just forming up in Sank, going on these raids and stuff like that, and I found that really cool, and that was what originally got me into NCSF, which is the outfit I ended up leading for a few years, ultimately, when we were doing things like that. And then with time, I kind of evolved into much more of a solo or small group player like I currently am, a defender, a farmer, that sort of thing. But yeah, it was, the PlanetSide 2 community is great, but I still think the PlanetSide 1 community is the best community I've ever seen in any game that I've played. And second to that might be the PlanetSide 2 community. And I've played a good handful of online games since 1996, so that's saying a lot. I think PlanetSide has always fostered a great community. Yeah, I think joining an outfit is definitely one of the more important or useful or game-changing sorts of things that you can do. Certainly recommended. I understand that it could be hard to find the right one. They have the whole outfit recruitment thing now, which I can't really see if I'm in an outfit, but the whole outfit browser, as well as just getting familiar with outfits on your server from probably shouldn't have the AC thing up there, from the forums and from your server and things like that. Throw the heavy armor on, and I'll switch to TR just for good measure to show off their anniversary stuff here. But yeah, I mean, depending on the type of outfit you join and depending on what you are interested in as a player, of course, you don't want to really necessarily, it might be kind of counterproductive to be in an outfit that does things that you're really not interested in. But that said, I do think it's something worth looking into, and it, while people like me and Kudo Shop solo in the past are pretty comfortable and even enjoy playing solo or in small groups, I think probably the average player prefers the outfit gameplay on a much larger scale and things like that. A lot of people I knew from MMO games that got into PlanetSide really loved it for that aspect. So that's certainly something to help people learn the ropes as a new player as well. It probably won't be coming to Xbox One, just because it'll most likely be a PlayStation 4 exclusive, given and is the parent company of SOE. So unfortunately, no, I don't think so. If you're holding out for an Xbox One version, but the PS4 version will be out sooner than we know. Hopefully, some good news on how that progress is coming along here on the anniversary stream, and in just a couple days on Thursday the 20th. Right here on this channel at twitch.tv/PlanetSide2. I'll be partaking in the festivities on that day, and you'll have Matt Higbee and a lot of the SOE devs and staff here as well, along with other community members. Lots of giveaways, lots of news, and just a wholesome, good time. Ouch, shotgun. What I think I'm going to do, since, I mean, there's really only 20-25 minutes left on the show, that's crazy already. So 10:30 Eastern, I'm going to give away the t-shirt and hat. And that's going to be a little bit more of an ordeal because I'll have to, pull up the randomizer, have people enter, things like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away the anniversary bundle, which is rocking all of these awesome things. Again, you can purchase it right here in the depot or on the website. I'm going to give away an anniversary bundle in just maybe 30 seconds or so, right on the bottom of the screen. So if you are interested in that, and you should be, you definitely are going to want to have your keyboard ready to redeem the code. I'm going to put it up on screen here. How's it going, Godless? Good to see you. And probably about 10 seconds or so, I'm going to put this code out there. It is not something that I don't think I'm going to have one each week to give away, just depending on what SOE supplies me with. But they were really, really generous, and thanks again to SOE for supplying them. And good luck. Really, really awesome bundle to have. So here you go, guys. If you don't win, don't fret. I'm sure there's going to be more given away. They actually gave away a lot of them last year on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all over the place on the actual anniversary on November 20th. So I'm sure more are going to come. But thanks to SOE for allowing me to give away one tonight as well. Got a lot of really awesome stuff in it. What I'm probably going to do then here is switch gears to TR here pretty soon. I'm actually enjoying this fight. There's a guy with a shotgun. Minimap usage is a big one. Heard the shotgun, saw the guy right behind me, had to get out of dodge. Nice, Fab. Congrats, man. I don't know where that guy came from. Got a kill with bonus knife, though? Yay. Congrats, buddy. It's a good snag for sure. Alright, so for good measure, we're going to be hopping on TR here momentarily. Showing off some of the TR anniversary bundle items. Making some more war stories as we do. Again, I encourage you guys to use that hashtag. Oh, that guy was so close to being dead. To share your war stories, as well as kind of feel free to share in chat as well. You see, even as I hopped from NC to VS, all on one of many servers, how I have found some very different yet still equally entertaining and enjoyable fights to participate in, and again, that's kind of what PlanetSide is all about for me. On a very minimal level, just being able to hop in, have some fun, and play on a scale that's much more different than anything else has been able to offer me in the past. Got some more shotguns going on. I don't know how I like that. Yeah, he clipped me. Boy, that armor draws some attention to you, huh? Looks really cool, though. Very happy with what they did with it this year. Speaking of which, I'm gonna hop on. Yeah, Squarius, pretty good. How are you? Gonna hop on TR and show off their anniversary stuff. And don't forget, still in about 17 minutes at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna be doing yet another special giveaway of PlanetSide 2 hat. And the newer, all three Empire Planetside shirt. It's got the yellow, the red, and the purple on it. Those are going to be physical items. I can only give away, there can only be one winner, and that winner is going to receive both items. And I will put you in touch with SOE to claim your wonderful prizes. And that's going to be happening in just about 15 minutes. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, basically, Hork. It's awesome, though, nonetheless. Alright, what do we got for some TR fights? I'm gonna check out one of these other continents. Amherst is pretty slow right now. Hassan, Baital stockpile might be the choice. Gonna just mouse through these choices here. Woodman's got a small fight. Baital's 50-50. Otherwise, I'd like to get on down there. Just go ahead and flip on. Here's the Hex Edge. That looks pretty cool. Anniversary knife. As well as... Let's see. I can... You know what? We'll do it. Where's the Baron? Take off this camo. Anniversary Baron. I'll throw extended mag on there. And a 1X for absolutely no reason at all. I don't think I want to throw slugs on the Baron, although I may actually change my mind on that. Just kind of recreating a loadout real quick here. Don't mind me. Battle hardened Hex Edge. Alrighty. Let's throw our camo on. Might be a little overzealous with camos, apparently. I missed that mega camo bundle they did a while back. This is pretty cool. It's like a black raspberry camo going on, as opposed to the traditional TR very bright red. Love the Arctic Wolf helmet. Good job, Deadmon. All right. Cuddles is an awesome decal. Gonna have to put the polar bear on. There, look at that. That's actually a really good contrast with the anniversary camo. Digging it. All right. Now back to reality here. Hurricane's all right. Woodman. Oh wow, this base has gotten significantly more overrun in the time that I've created that loadout. Alright, 4 members in queue, we can try that. Probably should have done that beforehand, but whatever. That's quick enough. I'll mash the instant action button real quick when I arrive just to see if it takes me somewhere that I want to go. It might not, since Baital wasn't one of the whatever's. Oh, and it does. Perfect. I'll try that again, although I may... Well, Woodman's going to be lost in 50 seconds. Well, we've got a cat friend. She wants to play too. She loves trying to paw at the screen. Okay. Oh, here she goes. She's going crazy. I almost want to let her do this for your entertainment, but not for the safety of my monitor. BB says hi. BB's hoping to get her decal in the game someday soon. That'd be awesome. The ultimate honor. Can't really see what I'm doing. Don't recommend having a cat in front of your monitor if you are trying to play seriously. Since I can only see about 2/3 of my screen right now. Nonetheless, she's a pretty cool animal. She's more popular on the internet than I am. And her sister is calling her, so she's gonna go see what's going on, because that's more interesting than me. Good old cameo appearance from the best cat on the internet. And I totally spawned with a track 5 or track shot instead of a Baron, because I was like, that did not feel like a shotgun at all. Ouch. That felt like an underbarrel. Yes, it was. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's go Baron mode, even though I think shotgun's a really bad idea in this base. Maybe I should have gone the slug route. Trying to do it live in honor of the anniversary. We've got a little bit of an untraditional show here tonight. That doesn't hurt every so often. There we go. Don't even have slugs. That camo looks really cool. I like it. So I'm using the Baron shotgun. I'm using the which you will receive. Any class can use it except for maxes, of course. You'll receive that with the anniversary bundle, or you can buy just a regular version of the Baron that doesn't have the special camo on it in the depot as well. It's an interesting shotgun. Tries to play the role of more of a medium-range shotgun than the traditional alternatives. Some hate it and prefer the regular shotguns. Some like it. I don't really know where I fall in that yet. I'm not a huge shotgun user, honestly. I used to use them some time ago, but I've had pretty limited use with the Baron. So hard for me to say, though. This Encore performance, or rather Premier performance of the Anniversary Edition, not so bad, despite being hunkered down in there. We did all right. Grabbing slugs, even though I don't typically recommend them for what shotguns are actually intended for. However, since I'm kind of forcing myself to use a shotgun in a situation where it might not be the best, you know, normally I'd recommend maybe a shotgun in a indoors, biolab tower, things like that, not at a small outpost like this. In fact, whenever I get killed by a shotgun at a base like this, I'm always going, what is that guy thinking? Why is he using a shotgun? So in that sort of situation, slugs might do something for you. If you do opt to use slugs, you'll want to try to stand still when you're firing for your accuracy, since it's such a tight spread, and aim down sights as well. You're going to have your damage kind of stunted at close range, which is an unfortunate downside. But if you can make your shots count, you'll do alright. Slugs on NC Scat Maxes, by the way, are totally a good idea, pretty much in all cases, I think. They function a little bit differently and just kind of give you a much-needed ranged benefit that the NC Max doesn't otherwise have. Yeah, so the Baron is... Here's the regular versions of it. Actually, I don't have them unlocked, but it's a normal, 1,000 certs, 700 station cache, or affected by membership, of course, plus a black version and a gold version, and the AE version for the anniversary bundle. Yeah, slugs with Maddox it's like a perfect combo. You're still very powerful in close range. You're not quite a hacksaw, but you're pretty damn powerful. Plus, you've got some really good range on it. Apologies if I missed any questions in that or anything. I know chat's been pretty active, so thank you guys for that tonight. But if anybody asked any questions and I missed them, feel free to re-ask them. And, I'm not intentionally ignoring anybody. So this is another situation where I might be a complete idiot to just charge on out here with a shotgun. But in the spirit of the second anniversary, we're going to do it nonetheless. Yeah, that grenade actually got me a kill up there. Oh god, smoke's actually helping me out. Oh, well, I was hoping to kill that max. Shotguns are actually pretty good against maxes, but falconed me. Falcon punched. I don't think that's trademarked. What I am gonna maybe do, grab the shuriken, since I'm being a little bit crazy. Situation like this where we're really overwhelmed. Using that debris as cover. The grenade toss could have been better though. What I was hoping to do was get in behind these guys, but there's actually so many of them. I still have a candy cannon, that's hilarious. Oh, well, I almost got out unscathed. I think that I kind of just got in the crossfire there, which I definitely should not have done. But kind of goes to show more along the lines of what I was saying before of light assault and infill. Able to use a much different approach than other classes typically, and pretty much wiped out that whole pocket of guys there, and I could have done even better, but fell short in my retreat. Ow, rocketed.
We're about to lose this facility.
I wish I could, Nick. Unfortunately, I don't have the codes to sustain being able to do that. But I'm sure that there's going to be more anniversary bundle giveaways. So if you haven't quite purchased one yet, keep an eye out for other streamers giving them away, official PlanetSide channels giving them. I still have a candy gun. I'm so stupid. Giving away, and especially on November 20th. I'll see if I can even grab a link for you guys real quick for the anniversary stream. Which is, there's going to be festivities all day long. Like I said, I'll be partaking in that as well. I don't know if there's actually, it just links to the Twitch page. They sent an email out about it. It is on the front page of planetside2.com in the scrolling calendar. It begins at 10 a.m. Pacific, so that's 1 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, November 20th for the 2-year anniversary, right here on twitch.tv/planetside2. And it runs pretty much the entire working day. A huge lineup of things going on, devs, players, community alike, and I'm sure there will be plenty of giveaways. And if you still don't have one by then, if you can contain it, if you can wait long enough to see if you win one in a giveaway, you still have until the end of the month, November 30th, to hold 10 days later to actually purchase an anniversary bundle in the depot before it disappears for the year. And these are the some of the few things that that SOE usually does as a complete exclusive item, whereby if you bought it during the anniversary, great, but it's probably not going to be offered again. At least those very specific versions of those weapons or camo or whatever. So if you're a collector, or if you just are a deal seeker, or you just have to have any of that stuff, or even if you're thinking about getting a boost for your character, it's a wonderful investment. Definitely recommend it. Liquid Ice, you can view my my PC specs. I actually have 2 different computers, one for streaming and one for actually playing the game. But you can view both of them over on my Twitch channel. I can both link my site that redirects to it in chat, or you can just click my name, ItZMuRdA_TV, and view channel there. If you scroll down below, there's a whole section for PC specs, as well as links to my various social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so forth. If any of you guys are interested in following any of those, I do really appreciate it. I try to stream most nights of the week on my channel, so if I'm not here, which I am every Monday night from 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern, I'm usually over there with the exception of Sundays, or other sorts of things that may be going on that prevent me from streaming on any given night. But most nights I try to. I run a very similar, maybe more casual or relaxed show over there. But same sort of gameplay, always happy to answer any questions. And the same goes for my other other social media channels as well. So don't be shy, I'm always happy to help out. Yikes. Many explosions. Just another one of many, I think, really kind of in the true theme of make war stories. You've seen a multitude, a plethora of different fights, all on one server for that matter, spanning, I think, every continent except for Indar, since Indar's been locked during the duration of this stream. And from the perspectives of all 3 empires, some really fun fights. With there's a guy way up there with hundreds of players from the angle of various different classes and whatnot, and that's really what makes PlanetSide for me. So Hope you guys kind of enjoyed sharing in that, and I'm always interested in hearing your stories as well. Yeah, Liquid Ice, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, man. That's probably just the easiest way to take a look at them. So coming up right here on 10:30, as soon as I die, which is probably going to be within, by the time I finish this sentence, given how many people are right here, we'll be shifting gears to end the show. But before we do, we'll be doing a very, very special giveaway. SOE kind of just surprised me with. Said, hey, want to give away a t-shirt and a hat on your next show? Awesome, of course. Thanks again for providing me and all of us with all of these cool items, digital or physical for that matter.
Time to bug out. The facility is lost.
Oh boy, PPA'd. That's not a good way to go. But anyway, I'm gonna switch gears here. Get ready to end for the night, but I will be back, like I said. Next, actually, what I'll do right here before we go into the giveaway, just take a look at the schedule for the week that I've so crudely photoshopped partially, and I know they have done. Nice, Real Numinator, I like it. I know they have done some episodes of Player Studio here and there. I don't know if that's becoming a regular schedule. Some of you guys that have tuned into that. Sorry, Blazer. May know more about that than I do, but this is kind of the typical lineup, Monday through Friday, something every night, and I'd say plus because there are definitely some other shows that aren't on here, or shows that will be coming on in the future, as well as specific things that we do, like for the anniversary or the Extra Life charity marathon. There's constantly stuff going on. Plenty of giveaways, plenty of great opportunities, so be sure to tune in. And yeah, this show is every Monday night from 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern, or 6:30 to 7:30 Pacific. All of the times you see on the screen right now are Pacific, but there's some great shows with SOE devs, employees, and otherwise. Myself, Kudo Chop, Rel, Sardis, Mushin, Kid Riot, Zoran the Bear, right here for you guys. And if you scroll down below the stream on PlanetSide 2's Twitch channel, you can also see a copy of this schedule. So if when I take it off the screen or whatever, if you were kind of curious, or wanted to tune into something in particular, be sure to check that out. And as I was saying, you can also catch me if you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you did, over at the twitch.tv/ ItZMuRdA_TV. Yeah, that's it. Or ItZMuRdA.com most nights of the week as well. But before we sign off, we will be giving away PlanetSide 2 hat and PlanetSide 2 Empire shirt right here. I'm going to go ahead and link them in chat. I'm actually going to link two things in chat for you guys. There's an image of yeah, he is Duma. There's an image of them in action. Perhaps the exact ones that you'll receive packaged just for you, so you can actually see what they look like. And also, I do want to say, if you haven't seen it already, Jinx is doing a really cool partnership with SOE through the end of the year, unrelated to this giveaway, but since we're talking about gear and whatnot, swag, I wanted to link it. There's some EQ stuff up there, there's some H1Z1 stuff up there, and of course there's PlanetSide. There's 3 PlanetSide shirts, one for each Empire, with the logo. Why bother looking at my character when I can just do this, right? Right off at Jinx's site right here. And you actually get a item bundle while supplies last, which includes various things for all of the SOE titles, as well as the NS11P Platinum Gun, plus a Jinx decal on the actual Jinx skull in-game in PlanetSide 2. So if you're interested in stuff like that, that might be worth it almost alone. But also first real chance for the public to get their hands on these Empire t-shirts as well. So that is running through the end of the year, so you got some time there. But I just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention, and I did link that in chat as well. Again, if you didn't click the link, here's the hat, here's the shirt wrapped up. Same ones right here that we're going to be giving away just momentarily. And what I'm going to do for that is hop on our trusty Google Chrome app here. I don't know why that sound's looping, but that's kind of frustrating. Apologies for that. Alright, so what we're going to do for this giveaway, since it actually requires you to, you know, I'll touch base with the winner after the stream via probably Twitch private message, and if you maybe just want to supply me with an email address or something like that, then I will have SOE reach out to you, get your specifics, your address, your name, whatever, and have the items sent over. I don't know if the size can vary. I would think that since you're actually talking to SOE and saying, hey, yeah, here's my name, here's my address, you can tell them here's my size, and they'll do their best to accommodate that. So I don't know for certain, but that's my assumption of it. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do an actual random drawing of it for this particular giveaway. Just give me one sec here. That's also another good question, Upgrade Never. Normally, I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. SOE is doing the shipping here, though, so it might be restricted to US for legal reasons and whatnot. I don't really know. That is a really good question that I should have gotten the answer to that I don't have already, unfortunately. But as I said, I'll send you a PM afterwards. I'll get your contact info and I'll put you in touch with SOE, and hopefully they can you know, help fulfill it from there. Alright, so we're going to try this. Wow, it's kind of bleached on the screen, I apologize. My monitor gamma's turned up a lot here. So we're going to try this. If you're interested in the giveaway items, the t-shirt and the hat, go ahead and type 2 years in chat, the number 2, YEARS. Nice, Scourge. I don't know if I'm still talking on TeamSpeak or not. I figured they would have muted me by now if I was. But anyway. Where the hell did it go? Oh, it's a Twitch icon. How cute is that? Alright, so is it actually... yeah, it is populating a list. Okay, they updated this app since I last used it. There's no space, so if you need to, again, yeah, just retype it. Make sure you show up in the list. I think everybody's pretty much got it under control. So yeah, go ahead and type 2, the number 2, years, all one word, in the chat if you're interested in winning these. Obviously, you actually have to provide SOE with your name and mailing address in order to do it. But it's a great opportunity, and I'm sure more stuff will be given away. Man, look at that, FC, just 4 in a row. I must still be talking on TeamSpeak. Hey, 404. Nice. So go ahead and do that, and then we'll get your contact info, put you in touch with SOE, and you'll man, Tav is even in the giveaway. Tav doesn't like anything. Apparently, Tav wants a shirt and a hat. I'll let it fill up a little bit. Just give you guys a minute or two, and then we'll roll it up. Once the winner's announced, you let me know, and we'll go from there. Am I not talking on TS? I thought I mean, I know I'm still in TS because Scourge is obviously poking me because Scourge is Scourge. So I figured I just forgot to mute my mic or something and just muted my sound. Well, that's probably better then. I'm not as embarrassed if I haven't just been talking to myself for an hour and 8 minutes. Alright, we're at 35 in the drawing right now. Give you guys you know, another 30 seconds or so. and we'll roll it up and close it out. And more awesome giveaways to come. Some news on what you can expect, what's next for PlanetSide 2, as well as some PS4 news coming up for the 2-year anniversary on November 20th, right here on twitch.tv/PlanetSide2. Sorry, Tev. All right, we're still at 35. We're rolling it up. No special, whatevers or anything like that. Just gonna roll it out. I just wanted to be able to segment people who actually were interested in winning this. So I'm gonna hit the button now. If only BB was here, I could have her hit the button, but can't have everything you want. Oh, it's cool. Look, it shows. Oh man, for Scooby-Doo or Scrappy-Doo, or I can't read. I'll rock 'em and sock 'em. Let me at 'em. All right, Bambi Knight. Congratulations. If you want to just confirm in chat that you do in fact. Scourge, you late to every party. If you do in fact want the items, and that you'll be willing to provide a name and address to SOE. If you don't, for whatever reason, that's fine. Just let us know. I'll re-roll it. If you do, congrats, and I will get you in touch with them. This is how I normally do my giveaways on my channel when I'm giving away dog tags, hats. Shirts, station cash, things like that. So for those of you that are always like, I don't like the giveaway in the bottom, whatever, this is what I typically do. Nothing's 100% fair, but I try to keep it as fair as possible. He does indeed, or she, it, Bambi. Congrats, Bambi Knight. Thanks again for tuning in, for hanging out, everybody. Bambi Knight, I'm going to send you a Twitch message, so keep an eye on your Twitch inbox, and I'm just going to probably get your email address. I think is probably the easiest thing to do, and then I'm going to get you in contact with SOE. You let me know if you have any trouble or anything like that. I'll make sure you get your shirt and your hat. So to everybody else, thanks for hanging out. Big anniversary coming up. Nice. Bambi Knight. Look at that. These are the idiots that I chose to spend my time with. On that note, you guys have a wonderful night. I hope. Can you hear this repeating sound? Because it's driving me crazy. You must be able to. Holy crap. Anyway, that's it for me. I've gone over by 6 minutes. I don't know. They're gonna haul me off the stage. Gonna play the music at the Apollo pretty soon. The guy's gonna come out and just sweep me away. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next Monday at 9:30 right here. Tune in for the rest of the stuff this week, and especially the anniversary stuff on Thursday. So take care, everybody.